Hello. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to be back with you live. I'm back in the studio. I'm really excited to come back and to join you to talk about ID, like our identity. And I've entitled this live today, like ditch the pain ID and discover pain free. And really, this is the first step to recovery. Yeah, this is the first step to recovery and becoming pain free. My name's Kerry. I am a chartered physiotherapist and pain recovery expert. I recovered myself after more than 10 years of chronic spinal pain. And I did it without medication, without manual therapy, without hours in the gym, restrictive diets, and all the things that I was doing before. And believe you me, I tried all of those things to recover. And ultimately, I didn't need any of it. And so I created this community, happy, healthy, pain-free, in order to support you to do the same. So if you are watching live, hello, welcome, come in, introduce yourself, tell me where you're coming from. If you're watching this on the replay, hi there in the replay, pop hashtag replay into the comments. And then I know you're watching and you can ask any questions that you might have about pain recovery, about my journey, about something that's showing up for you. And even if it's not pain, right? Even if like pain is not the full story, maybe it's fatigue, it's overwhelm, mood swings, hormonal dysregulation, exhaustion, or skin irritations and rashes, bladder and bowel, bladder and bowel issues, IBS, whatever it is that you are managing right now, whatever the symptoms are, like know that this stuff will help. Yeah. I didn't just have pain, right? I didn't just suffer with pain. There were all sorts of things from, basically everything that I just listed above, I had. And this methodology, this practice, this ability to recover without doing all the things, it works, right? It works for it all. So welcome if you're new to this space, welcome back if you've been here before. Identity, the pain identity. Is that showing up for you? And what do I mean by the pain ID? Yeah, I mean, how is your relationship with your pain and yourself? Like, how are you separating you from your symptoms, you from your diagnosis, you from your discomforts? Is life a constant management journey, going from doctors to physios to osteopaths to chiropractors to acupuncturists to reiki masters to massage therapists, doing all the things, looking for answers, looking for a diagnosis or a treatment that will help you heal, will help you recover? Very, very quickly, these things can begin to take over and they can begin to become a part of us. I know it did for me. After years and years of doing all the things, I realized that I was Kerry Norton, the physiotherapist who experienced chronic pain, who was on a mission to heal, who was on a mission to recover. Like, that was part of my identity. That was who I was. And I realized over time that was holding me back, because even though I was doing all the things, even though I was fully invested, researching and reading and learning from the best doctors and researchers and scientists from all over the world, traveling and spending tens, if not hundreds of thousands on my recovery, deep down, deep down, when I really looked long and hard at myself, I realized that I didn't even realize that I didn't believe that pain-free was possible. After all this time, after doing all the things, after seeing like people heal from incredible things, I didn't believe that it was possible for me. It might be possible for you, but it wasn't possible for me, right? Does anybody else feel like that? Does anybody else have that feeling that I can't do this? This isn't going to work for me. I'm different. I can't recover. I can't be pain-free. I have to accept that it will always be this way. That it's just a part of my life and that's my lot and I have to live with it. Is that how you feel? Is that part of the story? And it's not all the time, right? It's not all the time. Sometimes, like, yes, I would go and see somebody and have like an incredible treatment or experience and be pain-free. Like this happened to me once. Let me know in the comments if this has happened to you, where you have seen someone, where you've had a treatment or an experience with someone and walked away like that, symptom-free. 7 days I was pain-free after crystal healing and spiritual work that I did with a very talented healer. And it was amazing. For 7 days, I had no pain. But what happens is it comes back. There's like this rebound effect and it comes back. But that little nugget of hope spurred me on. It kept me going because I knew after that, I knew that it had to be possible, right? It would have to be possible to be pain-free because I had experienced it. And nothing had changed. You know, my disc degeneration was still the same. You know, my x-rays looked the same. I was getting older than I was the day before. Yet I was pain-free in an instant. So it can be in an instant. So there had to be more going on. There had to be more to it than the treatments and the therapies, the x-rays, the MRIs, right? There had to be more to it. And I realized that a huge part of it that I'd never even considered before was my beliefs, my belief about my ability to heal. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could I heal with my beliefs alone? For me, I needed other things, right? It had been a long journey and, you know, these things were quite inset with me about all the things that I needed. It took time to release that. It took time to release my need to seek and search outside of myself for all the things that were going to help me to recover. But this one key, that my beliefs could be so powerful, that I could heal, that it was possible, that pain-free was possible for me. And so I ask you, are you doing all the things? Are you seeking and searching and pursuing and doing all the things outside of yourself, looking for answers, looking for pain-free? And are you truly, do you truly believe that it's possible? Do you truly deep down believe it? And I was in the car with my brother once, and I was a little way into this discovery and was on this new path. I'd kind of moved away from that old way of blaming and viewing and doing all the things. So where we blame something for being the problem, whether it be the slipped discs or the degeneration or the age or, you know, whatever it is, the food, where we view it, where we look. We want to take x-rays and MRI scans. We want somebody to poke us and prod us and to move us around and assess us, kind of viewing it in a certain way as a problem. And then we do, like, we're going at it, like sticking needles in it, like doing all the things, the breath work, the yoga, the Pilates, we're buying all of the devices and the supports and all of the things, doing all the stuff. And I shifted away from that to the looking, the stop, look, listen. Like where we can stop, where we can begin to like just take a pause and take a breath, right? Just take a breath and be with it. Like, what is going on? What is going on here? Why can't I heal? Why can't I recover? Why, if I'm doing all the things, am I still finding myself back at the beginning again and again and again, and yet another cycle of flare-up, fatigue, anxiety, and overwhelm? I need to stop, Stop all the pushing and the pursuing. Take a breath and just feel how that feels in your system, to stop, to take a breath. What a relief, huh? What a relief. And we look, and looking is different to viewing. Yeah. When we look, we are observing, we are quiet, we are a witness to our experience and what is going on. It's different to viewing, to, creating, like, what am I viewing as the problem? We are looking to see what is presenting itself to me. What is it that I cannot see, that is showing itself to me, but I can't see it? And then if we get quiet enough, if we stop and we get still enough and we look and we get quiet enough, we listen. Like, stop, look, listen. Like, what is the message? Because there is a message in every symptom, in every behavior that we are doing that is out of alignment with what we want, what we truly desire. There is a message in that. There is a message, like, from you, to you, about what is going on, like something you need to hear, and maybe you're not hearing it. Maybe there's so much noise from all of the rushing and the seeking and the searching and the doing and the pursuing and all of the people and the voices and the different stuff that you're hearing and learning and reading and researching, that you're missing it. Like, you're missing that inner voice, that inner wisdom that is all-knowing. Like, it knows you better than I know you, better than the doctors, better than the MRI scans, better than the test results, the bloods, all of the things. Like, that voice, that connection, that knows you, that is you, and it has a message for you. And when we stop, look, and listen, we can begin to hear that message and tune into that voice and act upon that voice. Like, what is it saying? What should I do next? Be guided, like, to my next step, to my next place. That is who you truly are. That is the true identity, not the identity of the pain sufferer, like, not the identity of, you're not defined by your symptoms. You're not defined by that. That is not you. It's not who you are. You are so much more. Is this making sense, right? If this is making sense, so pop in the comments, like, is this resonating with you? Is this something that you think would be easy to do, to stop, to look, to listen? Or, like, are you like I was and so invested in the treatments and the techniques and the scans and the diagnosis that you feel like maybe it's going to take a little while to to let go of this, right? Well, don't worry, hang in there with me, because I've created this community exactly for that, to help you, to hold you in that. And today, I'm so super excited that I will be going live inside Clubhouse, inside the Empower You community, speaking to Debbie Prediger about my 5 simple steps to recovering your health and vitality. Yeah, and I know that my story is around pain, but like I said right at the top of this talk, it's really for you if you resonate with this message. Like, I've been doing all the things. I've seen all the doctors. No one really knows what's wrong with me. Everybody's, telling me something different. It's very noisy. I need to recover. I understand now that there's something deeper, something more going on. Hey, Rachel. Yes, exactly. Most healing things are so simple, but not easy. Yes, it absolutely makes sense. Simple does not equal easy. Yeah, it does not equal easy. In order to heal, in order to recover from the very root, and this is what I talk about, it's like root cause resolution of chronic disease. What does that mean? Like, to recover from the root, understanding why. So often we go around, we're asking this question of everybody, like, how do I heal? How do I recover? How do I get better from this pain? How do I strengthen? How do I lose weight? All of the things, like, it's the how. And we get ourselves so worked up in the how, and it's really the wrong question. If you are not designed to be an unwell being. Like, you are born with the potential for health and vitality and wellness. And so really the question is why? Like, why am I in so much pain? Why can't I recover? Why is this not working for me? And there's something underneath it. Like, there's something, the pain is not the problem. The fatigue is not the problem. The unexplained, the difficulty maintaining a healthy weight, the joint aches, the skin rashes, the thrush, the IBS is not the problem. These are symptoms of something much deeper. Yeah, these are symptoms of something much deeper. And we do all of the work, yeah, and like, we go out there and we start like consuming and doing the work, the gluten-free work, the dairy-free work, the carb-free, the all of the things, the magnesium bathing and dry body brushing and oil pulling and home fermenting. We do the yoga and the meditation and the breath work. We have the massage and the acupuncture and the crystals and, the sound healing. And, we're kind of layering all of this stuff on top, on top, on top. And it's just kind of pruning the bushes. We're never getting to the roots. It's like if you had a lawn and there's weeds in your lawn, and you just go with the lawnmower and cut it down, it's all going to come back, right? It's all going to sprout and it's going to come back. And it might not come back in that place straight away. It might sprout over somewhere else. And then once it comes and it pollinates and it spreads its seeds, and then before you know it, you're overrun. And so it like builds on itself. And so unless we go in there and we really dig down deep and we pull it out from the roots, and things that could be at the root of your symptoms, things that could be at the root of your chronic disease, trauma, stress, like, our personalities play a huge part of who we are and how we cope, how we manage, right? And so often, it's not that we can change our personality, but becoming aware of my A-type personality, my self-critic, my inner critic, that's kind of can never be good enough, the perfectionist within me. these can be some of the things that are driving our symptoms, that are driving the problem. And unless we really understand them and deal with them and identify the conflicts within our lives, then really we're just fighting, we're just kind of putting out fires, and it's all gonna like keep popping up. Yeah. So if you're really interested in this work, then I really encourage you to hop on over to our community over at Happy, Healthy, Pain Free in the Facebook group. The link is in the bio if you are on Instagram and you want to come over and join us there. But also today, I will be live inside Clubhouse at 4 p.m. UK time, speaking in the Empower You community about my 5 steps to recovery from chronic pain. And step 1 is all about what we've been talking about today, which is identity. Ditch the pain ID and how we can believe that pain-free is possible. Yeah, and when we believe it, when we do all of the things like the steps, when we switch our the way that we are, going at this from this, blaming, viewing, doing approach over to the stop, look, listen way, then really putting one foot in front of the other, taking one step after another, it becomes not only possible to recover your health, your vitality from whatever it is, whatever chronic problem, dis-ease that we're facing, but inevitable. It becomes inevitable. So I've popped the link to Clubhouse in the comments. I really hope that you'll join me. And if you do come over there, then you're going to find that there is a very special announcement that you'll be hearing it first if you're on Clubhouse, and a very special gift as well for you. So little ethical bribe to come over and listen to me live today at 4 p.m. inside the Empower You community, where I'll be talking about all things pain recovery. So, thank you to everyone who was here today, everyone watching on the replay. Pop hashtag replay in the comments, ask me your questions. I love to hear from you. For now, it's bye from me. My name's Kerry Norton, and this is the Happy, Healthy, Pain-Free community. Bye.